Hello YouTube, this is my second video. Hopefully you've seen my review of the JACVapour V3i rechargeable e-cigarette. Fantastic model. If not, then I'm sure the video will be there. This is just a much quicker video, just me really talking about the flavour that I got with the kit, which is just the bog standard menthol. These are 12 milligrams. You can get them anything really from 0 to 24. I went for 12 because, well, it's strong enough to give you a throat hit, but it's not so strong that it's gonna, blow you off your feet. I'm a very kind of occasional smoker, very occasional. So for me, kind of 18's okay, I suppose, for some things. 24 wouldn't really suit me. But yeah, you can choose. So I kind of went for 12 because it's a nice mid ground, but it would be up to you. So yeah, this is just me. I'll vape this and basically give you my impressions of it. Okay, this is the JACVapour have 3 separate sets of e-liquids. This is a pre-made cartomizer, but the e-liquids that fill them, there are 3 different types. They have like standard, I think they call them, do they call them standard? Something like that, which is quite a big selection, which I think are from China, I'm not sure, but they're not UK. The company JACVapour is from Scotland, they're UK based, but that section of the e-liquids aren't from the UK. Then they have a UK section which has quite a lot of different e-liquids from different tobaccos, menthol, mint, cappuccino, through to things like vanilla. There's a banana milkshake one which I'd quite like to try. So they have a lot. They also have a section of 100% PG or propylene glycol smokeless ones. I think they're called clear smoke, I forget what they're called, but basically once you inhale them, when you breathe it out, there's no vapor. So they're good for stealth vaping. If you're somewhere that you, for whatever reason, you don't want to be breathing out loads of vapor. So this is from the kind of standard non-UK, non-UK collection, and it's the menthol, obviously. So what I'll do, I'll have a vape on it, and I will give it 3 marks out of 10. The first one will be whether it tastes like what it's supposed to be, because that's obviously important. If you buy banana milkshake, you want it to taste like that. You don't want it to taste like some sweet, strange, syrupy crap that doesn't taste like the real thing. So does it taste like the real thing that it's meant to be, basically? And that will be out of 10. Obviously, I'll give you my own personal opinion, what I think of it, out of 10. And then also I want to just maybe give another ranking or another rating to say how easy it is to vape. So, is it the kind of thing that you can sit and kind of have a nice smooth vape and you could do that for a few hours, or is it quite harsh or too sweet? Basically, is it the kind of thing that you could sit and vape for hours, or is it something you might kind of have a couple of vapes and then put it away for the rest of the day because it's too strong or whatever? I apologise if I'm not looking, if I look like I've got a lazy eye. I'm actually not looking at the camera, I've just realised. But yeah, so anyway, those are the 3 ratings that I'll do. So this is the first flavour that I've got, which is a menthol. So I'll have a vape, stop talking, and yeah, let you know what I think. Okay, so what surprised me with this when I first tried it, when I first opened up my social kit box, is the throat hit. I mean, this is 12 milligrams, so you wouldn't expect a huge throat hit of it. Admittedly, it is menthol, which will play into it, but a 3 or 4 second drag of this, you do get quite a strong throat hit. So I imagine if you get the 24 milligrams, you're going to be kicked in the throat with it. It's quite a nice throat hit. It doesn't really make you cough or choke like some of the disposable ones that I've have done. It's really smooth, surprisingly so. It's very smooth. It's got a bite to it. It's definitely got quite a, I wouldn't say strong in a negative way, but it's got quite a powerful flavour. But it's not like chugging Olbersoil, which I suppose is the worry when you get menthol. You don't want to basically feel like you're swallowing tons of Olbersoil, and you don't get that with this. It is very smooth. but with quite a strong throat hit as well. So you get kind of the best of both worlds. It's a nice flavour. It's not too strong. Perfect, really, for me. I mean, I like menthol cigarettes or menthol e-liquids to kind of taste like they've got strength, but they're not overpowering, because it would be easy, really, for a menthol e-liquid to kind of make you choke and think, oh god, that's far too strong. That's not the case with this. It is very smooth, and yeah, perfect for me, really. It does taste like a menthol. I mean, obviously, if you smoke menthol cigarettes, then you do kind of get the menthol and the tobacco. You won't get that with this. This is purely the menthol. I guess you could buy a menthol e-liquid and a tobacco e-liquid and kind of mix them together, maybe. But yeah, this is purely menthol. It's very nice. It is very smooth. The kind of thing that you could, if you're a menthol smoker or a menthol vapor, you could quite happily sit and vape this for a long time. It's not jarring in any way. You do get quite a bit of vapor off it, which, as I said with the review for this, the V3i model, you do get quite a bit of vapor off it, to be fair. So my first rating then, is it what it's meant to be? Does it taste like it's meant to be? Well, it's supposed to be menthol, and yeah, 10 out of 10. It tastes purely of menthol. Okay, you can't really fault it for that. It doesn't taste too. Something I didn't mention is that it doesn't taste too sweet. Some menthols, I think, obviously the ones that use more vegetable glycerin VG than they do the propylene glycol or the PG, they do tend to be a bit too sweet. This one isn't particularly sweet. It's not harsh. It does have a sweetness, but it's not, you don't kind of vape it and think, oh, it's like having a mint, sugary taste. It's quite smooth, and so you don't, it's not too sweet, which is nice. So yeah, 10 out of 10 for the menthol, because it does taste like a menthol cigarette without the tobacco. My personal opinion of it, let's have another go. I really like it. I do. I mean, like I say, it's not too harsh, but it does have a strong enough taste of menthol that, you're not kind of, you're not taking a drag and thinking it doesn't taste amazing. It's quite strong but smooth, and yeah, for me, it's a perfect kind of what I would want from a menthol. You can tell it's a very kind of high quality e-liquid. There is a UK one as well, so I called Pure Menthol. I think I'd quite like to try that. But yeah, it's a really nice menthol. No complaints at all on that. So yeah, I would possibly, well, I could maybe be convinced to push to a 10. Maybe a 9.5, because I think maybe there's somewhere else to go with it. I mean, maybe if I try the Pure Menthol, I can kind of do a review and hopefully see how they compare. But definitely a 9. I mean, I'd probably go maybe for a 9.5, because it is really good. In terms of the last rating, whether or not it's the kind of thing you could vape a lot or just kind of drop it in your drawer, yeah, I'd give it maybe again a 9, because I think it's the kind of thing that you could sit and just vape on it kind of quite a lot. It's not harsh. It doesn't cause any kind of dryness in my throat or irritation or coughing. So it's not something that you kind of have a go at and then you think, oh, that's too much, I'll put it away and try something else. It is something you could use as kind of a staple e-liquid. So yeah, overall, it's really nice, and considering that it's one of the ones that you can get with the kit, yeah, it's a really nice one to start with. If you like menthol, if you like menthol cigarettes, or you just like minty menthol taste, then yeah, it's really nice. Like I said, they do a mint one, so you might want to try the mint and the menthol just to see which one kind of matches what you want the most. But for me, yeah, I mean, I overall it is a really nice flavour, and if you like menthol, yeah, fantastic. So yeah, this is the JACVapour Menthol, 12 milligrams this one, and yeah, I'd recommend it. Fantastic. Hope that was useful. Sorry for droning on, and yeah, see you next time. See you later.